Right, Mike, so this is kind of your dashboard here. I'm just going to go through it quickly. I was going to send you a link to another YouTube video, but I just thought I'd do it through this. So when you get into the system, you're going to go into your dashboard and you're going to see a bell up here with an alert that will have that you'll press and it'll say, hey, you've been invited to the U15 Warhawks. And then you'll click accept, and then it'll dump you into your dashboard here, as you'll be a coach. And this is where you're going to see all the stats stuff. So right now there are no sports stats, goals, assists, stuff like that on the team. We have a couple of body weight exercise stats on them. Not sure if we've done any lifting stuff. Oh yeah, we've done a hex bar and a home base deadlift. We're not keeping personal info on them. So that's where everything is going to be. And this will be the roster over here. We don't know any of their positions, but you can go in there and click and put an email in, pick a different position for them, give them a number, which will be, yeah, I would think that that would be advantageous, especially when filling out the stat stuff. But more importantly, for the stats themselves, you're going to go in here, and right now we've kept some stats as I just showed you for, like, a hex bar deadlift and something called home base and then push-ups and all that stuff. But what you're going to do is you're going to want to configure the stats to what you want them to be. So let's say you want to keep track of goals, penalty minutes, assists, then that's great, you can do that. Now let's say you want to, and you would click save. You would create a stats event. You would come in here, Bruins U15 seed round game or league game or whatever you want to give it a description. Put a date for the game. Give a note, 5-2 win or whatever. And then you create that. Here, I'll just give it a fake and then I'll delete it. Fake stats event, create, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go in there and click the pen, and it's so easy. You can do it by mobile here. 2 goals for Peyton, and she also had 2 penalty minutes, and then you click save. And then if anyone else had any goals, you can give them goals, penalty minutes, whatever, just by the score sheet. Now let's say that you want to do shots on goal, something like that. Then what I would do in that scenario is I would configure the stats, and let's say you want to do saves or in goals against for a goalie. You would leave it in sports stats and you would do saves. Yeah, we'll give it that abbreviation number. Let's just go with 1. And let's see here. Then what you're going to do is you're going to unclick these. And then let's also do goals against too. Goals against. GA interval 1. And you're going to go and you're going to save this. Then you're going to create a stats event, and this will just basically be for the goalie. Initial fake report for goalie, and you're going to create. We got a required date here, and then Bruins 5-2 win. Create it. And then what you're going to do is, let's say Alicia right here is your goalie. And she had 19 or 23 saves, let's say, and 2 goals against. You could save that. And then what you could do is you could delete the rest of the players. Kind of a pain in the ass, but that's the way it would go. And you just delete all of them. And then all of that information is going to show up in your dashboard. So For the sake of time here, I'm just gonna not delete the rest of those. But then you're gonna start to see this stuff in your dashboard, and you can switch between sports stats to lifting stats to body weight stats, and saves 23, goals against 2, penalty minutes 2. Where are goals here? Goals are right over penalty minutes, same number there. So anyway, that's pretty much what it is. If you want to start doing reports on the players, you can also do reports as well, and you can evaluate the players on any of these things with a 1 through 5 grading. You can evaluate forwards with different evaluation criteria versus defense, or you can add a custom skill to evaluate. And so, like right now for my PB team, I evaluate attitude, preparedness, defense. I evaluate gap control, shooting, speed, stuff like that. So you can evaluate any of that and give them evaluations throughout the season. So call me with any questions, and I'm excited to get you on this.